Hi friends, today's festive expression from my culinary expressions is Sindhi Tahiri or the sweet rice. Sindhi Tahiri is a fragrant rice with cardamom, fennel seeds and saffron. This is generally prepared for religious and ceremonial purposes such as mundan and janiya, or during festivals such as Chetichand, which marks the beginning of the Lunar New Year for the Sindhis. Sindhi Tahiri, though sweet, is a part of the main course and is served with sai bhaji, papad, and fried potatoes or any stir fries. Tahiri has a strong resemblance to the Persian dish zarda pulao, which is more of a dessert. In some other cuisines, Tahiri is a popular form of biryani. Before we proceed to make this fragrant rice, let me remind my friends who are visiting this channel for the first time, if you would like to receive such expressions, then hit the subscription button right away and press the bell icon to receive notifications. And for my regular viewers, a big thank you. Your likes and thumbs up give wings to my passion. Please continue to do so. Now, let's get started. Here are the ingredients for Sindhi Tahiri. 1 cup of rice, preferably the basmati variety. 3/4 cup of sugar, you can adjust according to your preference. 8 to 10 crushed green cardamoms and ½ inch of cinnamon stick. 20 gram, that is about 1 to 2 tablespoons of black kishmish or black currants. 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, that is soft. A few strands of saffron. 20 grams of dried copra sliced. 20 grams would mean around 1 to 2 tablespoons. And a few nuts, that is almonds and pistachios chopped. A pinch of salt. 2 tablespoons of ghee and 2 tablespoons of the regular cooking oil. And 2 cups of water to cook the rice. To start with, we will first wash and soak the rice for at least half an hour. If the rice is not soaked enough, and since we are adding sugar in this rice, so there is a tendency of the inside of the grain to remain a bit uncooked. So to avoid this, we soak the rice for enough time. Avoid sticky varieties of rice. The long grain basmati rice variety is preferred. Soak saffron in warm milk or warm water. For a vegan version, you can soak only in warm water. Soaking the saffron gives a deep, bright yellow-orange color. In a pot, heat ghee and oil both together, or you may use only ghee, or you could also use only oil for a vegan version. I prefer to use a combination of both. And to this, add the crushed cardamoms, cinnamon stick and fennel seeds. Saute for a few seconds. Take care that the crushed cardamoms and the fennel seeds should not get burnt. Then pour enough water and add rice. Some prefer to add the rice when the water starts boiling, and yet some saute the rice in the ghee or the oil and then add the water. You can do any ways. Once you have added the rice, add the soaked saffron and the salt. Now let the rice simmer and let it get cooked. You must work on low to medium flame once the water starts boiling. See how bright the thyri looks, how the saffron is mixing with the rice and the water. You can cover it and cook it. It should take around 10 to 15 minutes. Keep on low flame. Now here is our rice after 10 to 15 minutes. We'll check for doneness. The grain should be soft absolutely, if you remember what I told you in the beginning of the video. Because once we add the sugar, the grain will not get cooked from inside. It may look mushy from outside, but the inside remains hard. Now time to add the sugar. And you could also add the slivers of copra, that is the dry coconut. About 3/4 cup will be used up in this quantity of rice. I think we've used 1 cup of rice. Add the black currants also. If you prefer, you can add the black currants or the kishmish towards the end. But I have added now. Gently mix so that the sugar is uniformly distributed. Once the sugar starts melting, the rice may look soft and mushy, but do not fret, because after a few minutes of cooking, the sugar water will get absorbed by the grain. We'll check after some time whether the rice is cooked. I think it still needs to be done. So now we reduce the flame to the lowest setting and cover it and cook it on dum. And here again, after 10 to 15 minutes of dum, the rice looks cooked. If by any chance, in spite of all the tips and options, you do feel that the rice still needs to be cooked, then you add a little bit of warm water, or you place a damp cloth and then cover it and cook for another 10 to 15 minutes on dum, that is on absolutely slow flame. The final step now, which is optional but highly recommended, is that you heat ghee or oil for a vegan version and pour it over the rice, and you may plunge in some chopped almonds and pistachios. Gently mix it. Oh, the fragrant aroma is all over the place. The ghee, the cardamom, the saffron, the fennel seeds, I can smell all of them. Furthermore, after adding the ghee or oil, keep the thyri on gas for dum for another few minutes. Switch off the flame and then set aside the thyri undisturbed for 10 to 15 minutes before you serve. Enjoy this flavorful thyri with sai bhaji and aloo tok, or even plain curd and papad. Oh, that reminds me that my next video will be on sai bhaji. And friends, I hope you enjoyed this expression of the Sindhi Tahiri. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Very soon I'll be back with another interesting video, and this time it will be sai bhaji. Till then, goodbye. Here are a few videos from my archive.